What's going on YouTube? James Show. Welcome back to James Talks Movies. Where today I'm going to be doing a review today of the movie called Arthur the King. And this movie stars Mark Wahlberg, Simu Liu, and a dog. And basically, this movie follows Mark Wahlberg's character. He is a adventure racer, so that basically means he goes to different states, different cities, and does races with other teams through like the woods or rough terrain in those places. From my understanding, that's what world racing is. And Mark Wahlberg's character is also a character who is kind of not the kindest. He doesn't really have the kindest heart. He has been very close to winning competitions over and over again, but just hasn't won. His team has not won. So that just makes him really determined each time to try to win the race. And because of that, his ego is kind of pretty high. He doesn't really understand that it's just a game and it's all for fun. And it's all about how you get there. It's not all about winning and all that stuff. But of course, that is until he meets this dog named Arthur. And Arthur is a stray dog. He has, no owner, and he's kind of just out here in these woods, in this rough terrain that they're in, and they're kind of confused. So like, how is this dog kind of surviving in this terrain? And my answer to that is he's a smart dog. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, guys, he meets this dog, and it kind of changes his mindset. He understands more that other things matter more than the racing when he meets this dog. Because as you see later in the film, as the film goes on, sadly this dog has some challenges. He has wounds. He has is kind of having a hard time living, basically because of just being out there with them in the woods, in the wilderness, and just kind of living on his own. And so just that kind of opens his eyes to a different world, like realizing that things are not that racing that he does is not as important as other things that are actually more important in life. And just to tell you my quick thoughts on this movie is pretty good. I do think it takes a little bit of time to get there. And for the reasoning of that is, I think, the relationships between the characters, mostly the human characters, is kind of shallow. You got Mark Wahlberg's character, and you get to know a little bit about him, like I said in the beginning of this review, but like the relationship between him and like Simu Liu's character and his wife and all these people, you don't really see. There's not a lot to know about them because the movie is so focused on this dog and Mark Wahlberg's relationship. But there are some scenes in here that I feel like if they developed the relationships a little bit more, I feel like we would have got a little bit more out of this movie, if that makes sense, including with him and the dog. I mean, you do get enough with him and the dog in here that really tugs on your heartstrings and gives you all the classic dog feels. If you're a dog parent, or dog owner, then you would definitely want to go out and see this movie. It's definitely a must for you. But yeah, I do feel like the beginning of this movie, they should have at least cut maybe some scenes out, and kind of got to the relationship with him and the dog even a little bit faster, just to make the other scenes in the end of the movie just hit just that much harder. Because I feel like once the dog actually comes into play and has all his plotline stuff going on, the movie's almost over. um, there's still enough time to where, like I said, I still felt for the dog. I felt for their relationship, but I feel like there could have been a little bit more character growth. But later on in the film, when it actually gets to the dog stuff more, and just Mark Wahlberg and him kind of bonding and stuff like that, and you get to see the dog's personality. I think they really nailed that. I feel like this movie, by the way, is based on a true story, so you really get that in this movie. It really feels real in this movie, the way that it's filmed, and I feel like half of that is because of the relationship between Mark Wahlberg and the dog. You really get this believable relationship, and therefore you really believe these things that happened in the movie happened in real life. And it's obviously with a lot of real life true story movies, you can't believe that lots of these things happened in real life. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, that is what I think of this movie. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm sorry, guys, this review is kind of a little bit late. I feel like I saw this movie a little while ago, but I just haven't had time to film the review because of homework and hanging out with family and stuff like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review regardless. And with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would help out the channel a huge bunch. Don't forget to leave a comment down below of maybe some movie suggestions that you have that you want me to review. Lots of the time on my channel, I'm kind of struggling to figure out what movies to review other than ones that I see in the movie theater. So I would love to include some of you guys, and kind of tell my opinion on some movies that you guys enjoy, and then I can tell the rest of you guys that haven't seen the movie, whether it's worth a shot or not. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.